All right, everyone. Now, if you're like me and you're a little bit hesitant to make big purchases online, I have put this video together for you to see every single step. Watch all the way to the end. First thing to note, it comes in a huge box. Despite that, the setup actually wasn't that difficult. It only comes into 2 different pieces. So just make sure you got an hour or 2 to dedicate to it. You can handle this, I promise. So once you open it up, the packaging right in the middle here actually contains the hardware and the instruction manual. This is the leg rest. It all just comes in just a couple little pieces. Now, the manual and the hardware itself was wrapped up really nice in this bubble wrap type of stuff, so it made me feel pretty good about the delivery. It also has the operations manual, of course, which goes into really good detail about all the parts and how to assemble it. That part was pretty cool. So once I had taken it a good look, I just got to work. First thing was, of course, getting the chair out of the box, which I tried a whole bunch of different things. I eventually just ended up breaking the box like on either side, and then just sort of walking the chair around just little by little, just like that. Next, it was time to install the leg rest, which is pretty simple. There's an air tube so the bags can inflate, and then there's a power cord which goes in, literally just 2 different pieces. On either end, there's like these pins right here that go into these little clamps. You'll just put them right in there, clamp them down, and then you drive 2 screws, 1 on each side. Again, pretty simple. I just did it with a screwdriver. It actually comes with a little bit of extra hardware. I was a little confused at first because I only ended up using 2 of these screws, but I just assumed that the rest were extras just in case you need them, so that's kind of cool. So I propped up the leg rest against my legs here, and I literally just took a screwdriver and went to town with the 2 screws. Not too difficult. Then under the seat here, there's a zipper as well as 2 strips of Velcro. So you're going to peel off the covering and then you're going to zip those 2 together, and that's pretty much it. Finally is the screen holder, which just screws on just like this. There's a little tool they give you so you can just kind of, tighten it up a little bit. After that, you will want to probably use scissors to carefully open the packaging here and then just insert the screen. And that's pretty much it, guys. There's, of course, a power cord and a switch that are located in the back. So plug that in, turn it on, good to go. At first, it didn't seem like anything was happening, but then it actually started to tilt and come to life, and I was so excited. Check that out. So now that it's fully assembled, again, very simple to do. It just looks great. We love having it right here in our apartment. Got the screen over here, of course. It has a power button and a little toggle switch here, little circular thing, which actually controls how it tilts back. This is the 0 gravity mode, so it will go back pretty far. Also has a USB plug right here so you can charge your phone. I believe you can actually listen to music through it too. I haven't actually tried that feature out just yet. You will want to make sure you have a little bit of space back here just so that when it tilts back, you're not going to be, running into the wall or anything. All right, now let's turn it on and just do a quick overview. Personally, I think half the fun is kind of learning how these things work, so I won't give away too much here. But you hit the power button right in the center. It's going to immediately start with one of these 6 modes down on the bottom. You got relax, Chinese, Thai, all of that. Personally, I like the Chinese massage and the recovery massage best, but it does have all these other optional features that you can use. They're like manual features in case you want to change different settings. Now, one cool thing is as soon as you sit in it, it's going to automatically start to scan you, which is great if you have different sized people that are using it. It will always scan you first so it can treat you best. Once it's done with that initial scan, then you'll be able to use this little spinny wheel, and you can see the green icon down in the corner here that shows that it's actually tilting up and back. So that's a pretty cool function as well. So in 2 weeks of using this, I'm very impressed. The only downside is that the screen does scratch a little bit easily, so be really careful if you've got like small children or pets around. Other than that, I just absolutely love this thing. It's part of my morning routine, part of my evening routine when I get home from work. Highly recommend. Highly.